Drivers, to your car.
Since I literally have the mic on, I'm just gonna stream with race anyway. So this is the I think this is like the second race of the season for the Southeast Division. We're running here at Jacksonville for the second race of the season. Green flag is out. Corey Lawyers in the 16 leads the way with the 28 of Devin Hamlin in second. It's going to be another 100 lap race. And oh boy, you got 31. The 331's already around. 77 of Drew Johnston's also in there. Caution's out for the first time. Might have been the 333 of Joseph Olson. Slides up, just gets the 77. And there we go. That's just the first caution. Corey Lawyers leads the way as the pace car is struggling to get out here. So we're going to take the restart here. Lawyers leads Clement second, and the 699 at Keith Rensley in third. Green flag is out. Oh boy, silver green cars are taking each other out. That's Parker and Middleton taking each other out. Does that bring any? I think that does warrant a yellow flag. It does. Second of the day. Silver green teammates taking each other out. The 12 and the 32. So it's like the 48 getting to. That kind of sums it up there. So about lap 10. Green flags out. Rensley in the 699 got a good restart there. He's going to try to take the lead. Not going to work out the way he wanted to there. I think most of the back. I think the back of this pack had a really slow restart. We get through one lap without a crash. They're working lap number 11. I think we saw some cars that were around. Some of them actually just they selected a pit. Coming out of turn number 2. Rensley in the 699. We got Allison Beltran in the 22. Second. Tony Clements in the 82. Douglas Anderson. I think Cole Brayson is in there. Roy Alden is also there. Looks like Rensley is still leading. Looks like the 613 and the 64 were DQ'd. The one car. There he's cooking the 5. Roy James 204. In the car number 204. There's Cook. Randy Robertson, car number 1. Keith Rensley's about to lap that number 1 car. Allison Beltran in the 22. Beltran in the 22 to the race lead. Rinsley into the pit wall and into the wall again. So, tough break for car number 699 of Keith Rinsley. Loses the race lead. They touch a little bit. Alden and Brayson, they touch a little bit. As the lap car of Randy Robertson appearing to be the issue. As we're working lap number 20. Actually 19 here. Yeah, lap number 20 here. As looks like Beltran's struggling to get around the 35 of Darius Cook. Looks like the... Oh boy! Cook around in front of the field. That's going to bring out the yellow flag. Looks like I think the 35 doesn't get any more damage. Cook just apparently came in front of the 48. As Brayson was about to take the lead, and then he got cut in front by the 35, so looks like Beltran's lead. Third caution of the day. So we are working lap number 25 of 100. Green flags out. Looks like Beltran in the 22. Well, the restart probably let it off a little bit too much there. 3 wide of the back. There's Drew Sorensen. Sorensen is, I think, off the pace because of damage. Middleton runs up into the 48. This looks like Beltran still leading. 80 seconds as Rinsley is up to pit row. We got a, I think looks like the pace car is, let me see what took the pace car so long to get to his, looks like he had a long way to go. With lap traffic, I think Rinsley's 3 laps down. Middleton apparently disqualified. I don't know what for. You see Beltran getting around the 35. Serious problem there. Looks like Alden doesn't appear to issue as well. Beltran ran a corner wide. Alden to the race lead, as I think 22 washed up the track there. It looks like Alden's almost lost the lead there, but looks like Beltran in the 22 had to deal with that 204 of Roy James. So now Alden in the 83 is your new leader. As we got a caution on the track, let me find out what that is for. Looks like Bobby Henderson slid way off the track, as I think slid and apparently hit the inner stadium wall. So that does bring out the yellow flag, just as the leaders were getting So, kind of a self-explanatory caution there. Working lap 39 here of 100 here at the Jacksonville Speed Dome. Car number 83 of Roy Alden is the race leader as crazy traffic slowing up. And we're just going to take the green flag here. Alden to the lead. Beltran in the 22 to the outside. However, Alden will get away of that while several of these lap cars will continue to have to maneuver around that 35 of Darius Cook, and will slow the field up a little bit. This is all a battle for third spot, now a battle just for fourth spot. Douglas Anderson, car number 90, will get by the 28 of Devin Hamlin. Tony Clements in the 28, and the Tony Clements in the 82 will lose fourth spot to car number 90 of Douglas Anderson. Meanwhile, Roy Alden in car 83, we got a caution on the track again. Looks like it's for reason. Here, tap a lot up. Looks like Hankson gets into the 955, the 81, the 34, and they held in. Around they go. Let's take what happened here. Looks like they all slowed up for the most part, but then somebody got into the back of spun around. Let's see who got into the back of the 48. Looks like this turquoise number 662 of Betha got into Alden leads the way. We are approaching halfway through this race. Green flag is out, and looks like Beltran Douglas Anderson is going to go for the race lead. This is from the perspective. That was from the perspective. Alden Douglas Anderson, number 90, to the race lead. Cautions out. I'll add it. Looks like about here and are collected in this one. Looks like he gets into the 31. Looks like about here gets an adjusting sound. That is it. As flying back out, Anderson on the Beltran in the 22, gonna try again as looks like the 90 of Anderson's pulling away. Alden in the 83 is going to go for second, and does so. As looks like the 22. Looks like Anderson's still leading as Alden in the 83. Still going to run down that 90. As here we go, working lap 58 here, as they are 3 wide in the back a little bit, as looks like they get that mess settled out a little bit. As looks like Anderson is going to be dealing with lap traffic here. That being in the case of car number 1 of Randy Robertson. Was, I don't know, is rear kind of restructured? I don't know why I just said that a little bit. Here comes Anderson in the 90, gonna try to go high. Looks like Robertson's gonna try to give him the bottom line. Anderson's gonna have a little problems. That's gonna get the 83 of Roy Alden a chance. Alden to the bottom and 3. Alden as well. Wide situation. That's and Robertson collected the one almost going down the back straightaway, and the car was hit even more so. And they all just pile in. Hogan was piled in. Robertson's piled in. Parker's also in there. Keith Rensley was in there. Brian Austin was also in there. Douglas Anderson was the leader. So this lead, I think, to Alden, and that's what it is. Where's Douglas Anderson? Both of them going to the wall. That sends the 1 tumbling down the back straightaway. The 22 of Devin Hamlin. Brian also had nowhere to go. Sean Parker had nowhere to go. Hogan tried to slow up, but then he was Hogan was trying to slow up, but he got rear-ended by the 699 of Keith Rensley. As I think that's what he was trying to do. As Robinson was just gets in the way of the 90. The 1 goes over 1, gets hit from the 28. As that was just a boneheaded move by Robertson. So this hands the lead to Roy Alden. So here we are working lap 67. Green flag is back out. Alden in the lead of this race, as Beltran in the 22 is once again going to try the high side, and that's just going to bring, I think, the 22 of the 82 of Tony Clements. Keith Jesse in car number 80 is running 19th, so he's not really going to make an impact. As let me see what's up with Cloutier. Cloutier's out of the race. He is in 25th. So other than the Jesse, who's been struggling pretty much most of the day, and Clements in struggling to get a line here. And I think Cloutier was crashed out, and Jesse's been struggling. Keith Jesse Racing has been doing quite well. The 83 of Alden's basically been the top car of the day. Tony Clements in the 82 is trying to get around that 22 of Beltran. Looks like Paula Wasserman in car number 955 is running in the 5th spot, now 4th spot. Now make the 4th spot, as looks like Corey Lillers in the 16 running in 5th. Daniel DeBrand running in 6th. 7th is Greg Barnhart in the 112th. 8th is Bobby Henderson in the 788. 9th is, I believe, Joseph. Actually, 9th is Devin Hamlin. 10th is Joseph Hogan, despite being involved in that last crash. So the only other cars are 3, 4. So it looks like Keith Jesse Racing has cars 1, 2. All 83 is currently holding the point here, as Tony Clements in car 82 is also making a stand here, as Alden in the 83 is just trying to hold the line there. There you see Joseph Olsen in the triple three. He's about to fall lap down. However, unlike some of these lap cars, I think he'll probably be graceful and move over. There you see, I think that's Brent Hankson. Hankson's running. There you see, I think that was the 877. 877, Brian Irwin. He surrenders that line, and he will give that line as he drives his way into the pits. Looks like a battle for the lead. Tony Clements and Roy Alden. Looks like Olsen's going to give him the bottom. I think we'll see about what he does when... Looks like Alden's going to go high. Olsen's just... Looks like Alden falls back a little bit as the 22 of Beltran's. Beltran's now going to go fight for the 4th spot here. Actually, for the 2nd. So... Beltran to the bottom of the 83 of Alden. Alden, who has led a good portion of this race, he's now starting to fall back a little bit. Clements in the 82 is also trying to get a line going. There you see Olsen is going to get by the 22 of Beltran's going to get by the triple three of Olsen, and now Corey Lawyers in the 16 is also looking to get under that 83 car. As so we are approaching 20 laps to go here. Tony Clements is in the lead. Allison Beltran in the 22 for Silver Green Racing is in 2nd. Roy Alden for Keith Jesse Racing is in 3rd. Corey Lawyers in the 16 is 4th. 5th is Paulo Wasserman in the 955. 6th is James Hildebrand in the 332. 7th is Bobby Henderson in car number 78. 8th is Devin Hamlin in the 28. 9th is I think 8th was Gregory Barnhart. 9th is Devin Hamlin. 10th is Joseph Hogan in the 022. 11th is Justin Williamson in the 334. 12th, 1 lap down Douglas Anderson. 13th, 2 laps down Brenton Hankson. 14th, 2 laps down Jennifer Bentha. 15th, 4 laps down is car number 333 of Joseph Olsen. 16th, 4 laps down, Keith Jesse. 17th, 4 laps down, Cole Brayson. 18th, Drew Shonston, 4 laps down. And 19th, 10 laps down, is Brian Irwin in car number 877. He is the last car currently running. So we're working 17 laps to go here, as looks like Clemens has about a 3/4 of a second lead over Beltran in the 96. Now that lead has increased to nearly a second, as we're about to deal with lap traffic. That's Justin Williamson. Williamson in the 334 is the last car on the lead lap, so he'll just follow 1 lap down. And it does appear that the 82 of Clements is pulling away a little bit, while I believe the 83 of Alden's trying to close in on the 22 of Beltran, as traffic has been it's been a few times have fought direct with the leaders on both occasions. We are now working with 15 to go, as the lead is now over a second between Clements and Beltran, as now it's just increasing by about a second, as Clements is about a 1/10 of a second faster than the 22 of Beltran. So, unless if any spectacular fashion with the leaders, it appears for the most part that the really slow lap cars are out of the way, as it appears that just Williamson might be the only other car lap. Joseph Hogan in the 022, we might have to deal with him. 11 laps to go here. We're approaching 10 to go this time by, and the lead is about 1.1 seconds, as Clements in the 82 is still trying to get that lead from the 334 of of Justin Williamson. We had some action throughout the weekend. Poplar Creek was a very interesting race, which saw John Herbertson take the victory in that one. That was run a few nights ago. Another race was, can't remember off the top of my head, Freightliner All-American Series. I believe Mike Storm won his second race of the season at South Boston, second straight victory to be in fact. Working lap number 92 of 100 here. It appears that if something drastic happens, Tony Clements will walk away with a victory here at Jacksonville, as a very average day with 2 cars running in the top 5, while the other 2 are having issues. That being the 82 of Clements and Roy Alden in the 83. Alden has just lost ground to the 33 of Brett Hankson, as we are coming to just 7 laps to go, as Clements 82 looks like John's cut into the lead a little bit, and Clements is dealing with that with 334 of Justin Williamson. Beltran has now drastically cut the lead, and we're about to have a battle for the lead with 6 laps remaining here. Beltran in the 22. Can Beltran try to find a way and take advantage of that lap traffic issues that Clements been having? Coming to now 5 laps to go. So, if there was a wreck at any point in this race, we will be forced to an overtime, and Williamson will have to now play defense. So, just in case, if a overtime is needed, we'll be in contention if he's on a 2 car. Now coming to 4 laps to go, looks like Clements is pulling away, and Alden's going to go for second under the 22 of Beltran, and that might help the 82 a little bit. That might be part of team orders, I think, that Alden will try to get around, try to hold up the 22 of Beltran. Alden's going to go for the race lead. He got by the 22 fine, and now Alden's going to go for the lead, coming to 3 laps to go. So Alden goes from 3rd to 1st in about a lap. Clements is about to fall back to Beltran. As does Alden have a chance to get around that 334, coming to 2 laps to go. Beltran in the 22. It looks like Beltran has the line, and Beltran will go for the race lead. This time, photo finish, it looks like, I think Alden got him by about a little bit, but Alden is trying to fight back on the outside. It's going to be a very interesting duel as they take the white flag here. Beltran to the lead. Final lap is out for Allison Beltran in the 22. A great pass, and looks like Beltran has cleared Williamson, while the 2 Keith Jesse racing cars are struggling to get around. Beltran is appearing to pull away, and doesn't appear there will be another challenge. Clements trying to get under Alden. Looks like Clements will get second, but Allison Beltran wins the 2nd race of the season here at Jacksonville, and Silver Green Racing are 2 for 2 on the Southeast calendar. Tony Clements got by for 2nd, Alden 3rd, Coiler is 4th, and rounding out the top 5 is Jeffrey Hildebrand in car number 332. As we're going to wait for the finish, it appears that the finish has already been decided. So a very good finish here in the NOVAR Kelloggs Southeast Series here. Silver Green Racing goes 2 for 2. I believe Middleton won the 1st race of the season, while Allison Beltran makes a pass with 2 laps to go makes a pass with 2 laps remaining to win here at Jacksonville. I think we got everything saved. We've got that saved, and that's it. Next stream will be the NOVAR GameStop Truck Series, where they'll be racing at Carbondale for their 4th race of the season.